Hey YouTube fam, what is happening? Today I want to talk about which supplements have worked for me. So the top 2 supplements that I've used to help me with my natural bodybuilding to gain the muscle and shred the fat until now, and which supplements are pretty much bullshit and have wasted my time and my money as well. And I want to share those things with you. I want to save you the time, I want to save you the money and the hassle as well. So just want to let you know what works and what doesn't. Okay, let's do it. Alright guys, so I've been training for 8 years now, and there's been a lot of supplements that I've come across that have been pretty much a massive waste of time, and I will definitely get into those ones. But the only 2 that I've taken in the last 20 weeks of my transformation have been pretty much just whey protein, number 1, and creatine, number 2. So I've got my creatine right here. I basically ran out of whey protein after about 4 weeks, right? So after 4 weeks, so between weeks 4 and now it's my week 16, I have not taken any whey protein. So all my protein I've taken through just normal chicken breast, tuna, and just the standard wholesome protein foods, right? But I definitely believe in whey protein, especially if you're on the go and you need something really quick to skull down, like a protein shake, just to really help you get the right amount of protein, because getting the right amount of protein for your body weight is very important if you want to keep your muscle or even build muscle on a cut, right? So definitely whey protein is the number 1 supplement that you should be definitely buying. So you want to do a little bit of research as to which supplement costs a good price. So in my case, for the last 8 years, I've now used a protein called Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, just my honest opinion. And it's been an awesome quality brand. So if you're looking for a quality protein to take, definitely Optimum Nutrition makes a very good quality protein, which is pure whey protein, and it's definitely done the job for me. Do you need protein to make gains? Do you need a whey protein or any supplements in that case? You do not need anything, guys. But it definitely can help, the extra 5%, just to make sure that you're getting your whey protein, your protein requirements for the day. But you can definitely hit your goals through just wholesome foods like chicken breast and tuna. So if you don't have the budget for a whey protein, definitely don't do it. Just stick to normal things, okay? So the number 2 supplement that I've taken that has made a pretty big difference in my cut, and I'm still taking for the entire cut that I've done so far, is definitely creatine. I'm not going to show which creatine I'm taking because there's no really point, because you can really buy any creatine, guys. You can buy a cheap as creatine for like $20-30 to last you months and months, as long as it's creatine monohydrate, right? So I'm taking a creatine monohydrate, just fast absorbed, and I find that it really helps me to keep my strength in the gym and also keep my muscle as well, because obviously if your strength is nice and high, you're going to be pushing heavier weight, you're not going to lose much strength, which is a very, very important factor to keep your muscle on a cut, guys, okay? That's what I feel has really helped me to have a very successful cut so far and keep a lot of my muscle, which I have. So definitely a creatine monohydrate you definitely need to buy. It will only cost you about $20-30, will last you months and months. This one I bought for about $30, and it's got 166 servings, right? Serving size is 3 grams. It's usually between 3 and 5 grams, just one little scoop. But yeah, 166 servings, guys, for only $30. And there's a lot of supplement companies that are selling like just 30 to 60 servings for like 4 or 5 times the amount of price. So I'm not going to say which companies they are, because I don't want to create any drama or anything like that, but definitely do your research, guys, okay? So like I mentioned, Optimum Nutrition, they make an awesome whey protein. You might check out their creatine as well. I'm not very familiar with their creatine because I have not actually taken it before, but it's a very reasonable price. Their whey protein price is just awesome. I mean, if you can afford it. Usually costs about 90 Australian dollars for the 5-pound tub, which I always buy. I haven't bought it in quite a while now, but once I start taking whey protein, I'll probably get back into it. But definitely, it's easy on your budget, $85-90. Get your 5-pound tub of whey protein, get you a cheap creatine for about 30 bucks and you're set. That's all the supplements that you really need. Okay guys, there's so many other supplements that are bullshit, and I'm gonna start talking about some of them right now. Alright guys, so now these supplements that I'm going to talk about, okay, some of them, you might feel that they work, you might have the placebo effect, and you might think, hey, they worked for me, okay? So some of these might be my opinion, and they are my opinion as to what's worked for me, and I have not really noticed a major difference. So I'm only going to share with you the ones that I have not noticed any difference with, right? Because I want to save you the money, I want to save you the time. If you can save hundreds of dollars from buying a supplement which makes like 0.5% of a difference, which you can't even tell, do you really need to buy it? Probably not. Okay, so let's get into it. Number one supplement that you don't really need, guys, is glutamine, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff online that will say glutamine, it's really important, this and that, but I've taken glutamine before, it's made no difference with my results at all, right? Most whey proteins, like the one I mentioned, has glutamine in it already. So it's got your glutamine amounts, you don't need to worry about it, you don't definitely need to buy it. Alright guys, number two supplement that you don't really need is BCAAs, right? So BCAAs, obviously they're good, they're amino acids and very good for your muscle building and things like that, and obviously a lot of people will say, hey, you need BCAAs, right? But the key BCAA is leucine, which you can actually buy by itself and save a lot of money. So if you really want to get BCAAs, especially on a cut, because they can help you maybe a couple of percent to make sure that you keep a lot of your muscle mass, if you definitely have the budget for it, definitely buy just the key amino acid leucine, because that's what you really need for your protein synthesis. So basically after you work out, that's the process that happens right after you work out to rebuild your muscle, and leucine is the key amino acid that you really need, right? All the other branch chain amino acids you don't really need. So to save time and to save your money as well, which is very obviously important to you, just buy leucine if you really look forward to buying BCAAs. Guys, number three supplement that you don't really need is Vitargo. Okay, Vitargo is basically a carb, which you don't really need because you can have bananas instead and get pretty much the same effect. It's been marketed to be, you know, the recovery supplement for even patients in the hospital that have had surgeries done and things like that to get them back on track. And basically you don't need Vitargo because it's so expensive. It's literally like $100 for maybe about 30 to 50 servings. It's not many servings at all because the servings are massive as well. You can pretty much just eat a banana and get a very similar effect. So do you really need Vitargo to make gains? Not at all, guys. Just eat a banana, you'll have a very similar effect. Guys, number four supplement that you don't really need, okay, this might be a controversial one, some people might not agree with me, is going to be pre-workouts, right? Do you really need pre-workouts to make gains? Do you need to spend hundreds of dollars for a pre-workout, which consists pretty much mainly of caffeine, which you can get in a cheap coffee that costs you like a couple of dollars? No guys, just buy a simple coffee, which is what I'm taking. I'm having a coffee before my workouts and I got heaps of energy, you know? Do you really need to spend hundreds of dollars to get a coffee? You know, not really guys, right? And all supplements right now are becoming bullshit. They are not filled with what they say on the labels. They're filled with all these extra chemicals, extra doses, you know, bullshit like, you know, amphetamines. Like literally it's filled with so much garbage, and the regulations at the moment don't even cover for it. So you don't even know what you're getting, right? So when you buy a coffee for a couple of dollars, you know exactly what it is. It's just coffee, hopefully, and basically it will still get you the energy that you need to get your workout. So if you're really struggling with energy, guys, drink a coffee, straight coffee, and maybe have a banana as well for those extra carbs to really get you going. But definitely, guys, you know, if you have the money to buy pre-workouts, go for it. But if you want to save a little bit of money and you're on a budget like me, you do not need any pre-workouts. Drink simple coffee, you'll get the same effect, or very similar in that case. Alright guys, so this video was just based on my personal preference and what's worked for me. And I like to keep things simple. I don't like to complicate things with all kinds of supplements, you know. I like to just know exactly what I'm eating and what I'm taking. I want all my results to come from my diet. And as you can see my transformations, guys, you can have a look through my channel, all my transformations videos. It was pretty much just taking creatine, guys. Like, did I need to take creatine? I didn't even need to take creatine. Did I need to take whey protein? No. Do you need to take those supplements? Not even. But if you're struggling taking enough protein for your daily requirements, you can take whey protein just to give you that extra protein in your diet. For creatine, it will definitely help you with your strength gains. I definitely feel that it's helping with my strength gains, especially on a cut, which is really, really important to maintain your muscle mass. You don't want to lose any muscle, especially after you've done a long bulk season and you want to cut down and you want to maintain all your muscle or as much as possible, right? But anyway, guys, these are the supplements that have worked for me and all the supplements that have wasted a lot of money. So I wanted to share this video to really just help you gain a little bit of insight about what works and what really doesn't. You might have a different experience with some of these supplements. You might say this has worked, that hasn't worked. But anyway, that's just my opinion and what's worked. And there's just so much research done on creatine and whey protein and the benefits. And I believe those are the two supplements that have the most research online to back up their price, pretty much. Because you're paying for results, basically. You're paying for a supplement to get results. Do you need to go with major supplement companies that sell their supplements at ridiculous prices? No. Make sure to do your research to find the best prices. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands that I talked about, especially Optimum Nutrition, just giving my honest opinion. So thanks so much for watching this video. For more great videos like these, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you in my next one. Stay natural.